There's a point where productivity advice stops helping, and you don't even realize it. You just feel behind, foggy, irritated, exhausted in a way that sleep doesn't fix. And you assume you need better time management, better discipline, better focus. But sometimes the real issue isn't skill, it's capacity. And most people don't know how to tell when they've crossed that line. Today, I want to give you clear signals, because being over capacity doesn't feel dramatic. It feels normal. And that's what makes it dangerous. Capacity isn't time. Capacity is your available bandwidth. It's cognitive, it's emotional, it's physical, it's decision-making. And capacity is not fixed. It shrinks under stress. It shrinks under sleep deprivation. It shrinks under responsibility spikes. Being over capacity doesn't mean that you're busy. It means your load exceeds what your nervous system can sustainably carry. And when that happens, your output drops, patience drops, clarity drops, not because you're weak, because you're full. The first signal, you're over capacity. Small tasks feel disproportionately difficult. Replying to an email feels exhausting. Starting a simple project feels overwhelming. Making one more decision just feels irritating. That's not laziness. That's cognitive saturation. When your mental bandwidth is maxed, even low-effort tasks require effort you don't have. And you interpret that as, I'm falling off. But you're not falling off. You're overloaded. Second signal, your discipline becomes unpredictable. You have days where you're sharp, then days where you can't execute at all. Under stress, your brain shifts into threat detection mode. It conserves energy. It prioritizes survival. It narrows focus to what feels urgent. Long-term discipline collapses first, because discipline requires surplus capacity. If discipline disappears under stress, that's not moral failure, that's biology. Third signal, everything feels urgent. You struggle to prioritize. You react instead of plan. You handle what's loud, not what's important. When capacity drops, your brain shifts to short-term thinking. Long-term strategy requires stability. If you can't think beyond today, that's a capacity issue, not a maturity issue. Fourth signal, you're either more irritable than usual or completely numb. When load is high for too long, your nervous system has two options, fight or conserve. Both look like personality changes, but neither are character flaws. They're signals, and most high responsibility people ignore those signals because they're used to carrying more than they should. Here's the simplest test. Ask yourself, if everything took 30% longer this week, would I still be okay? If the answer is no, you're already at the edge. Capacity-aware productivity isn't about squeezing more out. It's about stabilizing first, reducing your load, then optimizing. Most people don't fail because they lack discipline. They fail because they don't realize they're overloaded. And overload doesn't feel like dramatic. It feels like I just need to try a little harder. But if you're over capacity, trying harder makes it worse. Stability first, then structure, then growth. If this framework resonates, the rest of the series builds on it. You're not broken. You're carrying too much.